Alright, what's good everyone? What's good? We are switching to a new concept here today. We are doing NBA 2K21 rebuild. We're doing a rebuild of the Miami Heat today, as you saw from the title and the thumbnail. Um I've been thinking about some things for WWE and NBA because they're my two favorite sports. I'm thinking that for now, until we get it figured out, I'm just gonna mix them. I'll be playing some NBA, some WWE. I even might mix in my first ever content I had on this channel, which was UFC. Some of my favorite content to do. I haven't played that game actually. I don't think I've played that game ever since I streamed it. So I might hop back on that on stream. That game I'll definitely go online because I don't know. I just like going online in that game. But as you can see here, we are using the Miami Heat, but with the twist. As you can see, these are not the regular Miami Heat. This is the 1993 Miami Heat roster. Hey, what's up, Kasim? Yup, Miami Heat, 1993 version. As you can see, this is what all we got here. We got Glenn Rice, Ronnie Seekley, Steve Smith, who, by the way, little sneak peek, he is going to be the key piece here for this team. At least I hope so. I hope he's going to be our top dog here because he's really young. Grant Long, Harold Miner, Bimbo Coles. We're just going to go ahead and quickly go through the league. You see the Hornets is here. The Utah Jazz, who are stacked. I could tell they're going to be a menace to society in this simulation. We got the Sacramento Kings, who actually had Mitch Richmond. It was balling like that. New York Knicks with Patrick Ewing couldn't get a ring, but they made it to the finals. Lakers. Matt, we're just going to go through all these teams real quick. You could pause if you want to look at it. Oh, yeah. One thing I didn't think about. Yep, 93 version. Pelicans did not exist. We got the Pistons. Raptors didn't exist. Rockets. All these teams. You know, a few teams didn't exist in 1993. So, and Memphis didn't exist. Okay. Now back to the Heat. Now, some things I want to do here. I want to make some trades right away. Ronnie Seekley, he's going to go. I want to see what we can get for him. So, I'm going Trade Finder right now and just see what we can get for Ronnie Seekley. Jeff Hornacek might. But I'm really looking for a big man in replacement for trading one. Ooh, actually, if we can get those picks. Rick Smith. And a pick. Alright, now we don't got no offers there. Nothing's gonna work here, so we're gonna try to go put together our own offer. So we're gonna see what teams are rebuilding and what teams are selling, and see if we prefer their big man. Oh, I was gonna say Patrick Ewing, let's go, but they won't trade Patrick Ewing. Won't trade Shaq. A lot of teams are rebuilding here. I just don't see any need of really any of these players. Sean Kemp is possible. I would have really wanted Sean Kemp on the team. One of my favorite NBA players of all time. Yeah, I want to try to make a trade for him. So Ronnie Seekley straight up now. Our second round pick. And I think we're going to contend this year. So let's throw in a first for next year. A second. It's not going to work. Okay, how about I throw in my first for next year. And you give me Michael Cage. And then we give you guys our worst contract. Still not going to work. Alright, looks like Sean Kemp is not going to happen. It's kind of tough. Bill Doherty. Brad. Did I say Bill? Brad. Okay. Okay, you from Ohio? I didn't know that. Alright, we're going to try to trade for you. Ooh, they're contending. That's gonna be a lot harder. Should I try to give them? Ooh, actually, that just gave me an idea. Let's go back to the Thunder. Since we're planning on contending this year, take Sean Kemp, take Ronnie Seekley, and take our first round pick. And then take a second and another second. I'll give you a first in 2025, and then one more second. Alright, Sean Kemp's not going to happen. So I think we need to get some bench guys here. Let's trade Brian Shaw and Bimbo Coles. Let's try to get a decent point guard in here. Probably gonna be trying to run a 10-man rotation. So somebody like Muggsy Bogues wouldn't be a horrible idea. The thing is, this is the last year they have him for. I could try this because that pick's valuable. Let's see. Let's go back to it. We accidentally went out. All right, let's see. Oh, that's it. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this pick. 3 stars. That just gave me a very good idea. 3-star pick like that, 100%. That's gonna be an extra piece we can use to try to get Sean Kemp. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, that's only worth 2 stars to them. Then take our first. It takes a second off our hands. Who else do y'all want? Take Willie Burton off our hand. Let's go. We got Sean Kemp. Let's go. Okay. Let's start Sean Kemp at center. Oh, we traded Ron Seekley. That's a good point. Alright. Alright, we're gonna run this rotation. Actually, it might be an issue. We literally have not one point guard or one actual center in our lineup. Yep, the entire league is 1993. Entire league, every single team. Except, of course, the Grizzlies, Pelicans, one other team that I cannot remember right now. They were not around in 1993, so they're just a whole bunch of roster fillers. Now, that's a good point that they just brought up to me in our rotation. We have no centers and no point guards. So even if they're not going to do anything special, that's a need in our lineup. And actually, I would not mind that trade at all, but it's stacking us up on wings. Let's take Muggsy Bogues and Mike. Throw them both in our lineup. Alright. I think Kevin Edwards and John Sally can go. How you do that? Okay. I'm not sure I can show you from here. I'll just leave. I'll show you. Alright, so you go to my league. Go on manage files. I'll make a new file here. And then you see this on the bottom left where it says select back and select roster. You're going to hit select roster. You're going to go over to user created roster. And then you're going to hit Y for search or delete. You're going to go down to search by content name. And then you can just search up whatever you want. So for example, if you want a 1993, this is the roster that I used right here, 1992 to 1993. But then you just click on it. To take you in here. One thing I do want to tell you though, I was just telling my brother about this. I'm just gonna go in here right here. Make sure whenever you get to this page where you're about to pick your team, hit Y for team details. Make sure they're actually players from 1993. Easy way to put it, you just go right to the 76. You just go click on the team. If they have current players, it's the wrong roster. If they have old school players, you got the right roster. Very simple way to go about it. So now I would delete this. and we're gonna hop back into this one. So I hopefully that was a good way of explaining it. All right, now last thing we did, we got Muggsy who's now starting. I'm worried about that height starting. I'm taller than you. That's like, I'm not sure, but I do know. Mike, I don't know how to pronounce that last name. He's gonna be decent for us. But I think what we do here, get rid of Sally and Kevin Edwards, and we try to get us one more point guard. Let's say we try to get us another point guard. Let's see. Doc Rivers might not be a bad idea. I'm thinking. It's about the only choice we got. I don't want BJ Armstrong or really Steve Kerr. So Doc Rivers and Charles Oakley. We'll take them. And then this should be our lineup. Muggsy Bogues, Steve Smith, Glenn Rice, Shawn Kemp, my man Mike, Grant Long, Charles Oakley, Harold Miner, Doc Rivers, and Jeff Grayer. Team in rotation. And now we are going to start simulating. So we're going to simulate here and see. Thank you very much for that. So we're going to go ahead and keep simulating. That was my brother playing the melodica out of nowhere without me knowing about it. But I get that was not necessary. All right, so let's see. We got it on 14 games, sort of simulate a little bit quicker. So oops. So me and my brother ordered melodicas. It's basically a piano, but you blow air into it to get the notes out. And that's what he was just playing. Very cool instrument. Very cool instrument. I like it. It's not crazy complicated. It's just when you're doing it the first time, it's gonna look complicated. It was complicated for everybody when they do it for the first time. I wasn't even doing custom rosters actually when I first got the game. I was just doing only the rosters that were in the game. So, you know, it shouldn't be that hard once you get the hang of it. Right now, though, we 3-0. Yeah, quick music break apparently. But, you know, while we're simulating and we have time, if anybody is familiar with the Pink Panther theme, I know the start of it. And while we're here simulating, I should just go ahead and try to play it here. So let me see if I know how to actually do this. That's the only part of it that I know. But we here at the All-Star break. Let's see if any of our guys made the All-Star team. We got, let's see. We got anybody? Yeah, Shawn Kemp. Shawn Kemp made the All-Star team. He's our only All-Star we got. Surprised Glenn Rice didn't make it. All right, right now we're 4-3. Wow, I did not think we could choke that lead that bad. We were just 3-1. How did we get 4-3? Whew. It is what it is, though. We're still looking like a playoff team. We 6-3. It's still good. I'm just wondering how we just blew that like that. How we have so many wins compared to losses? Yeah, we just sold it completely. We 7-3 right now though, so that's good. 7-4. Got Chicago. Ooh, I don't expect to beat Chicago. Yeah, that's MJ. That's MJ. Ain't no way he doing that. 8-5. Okay, we got 2 more games left in the season. I don't know why I just forgot what 8 + 5. Oh, one more. Oh, 14 games. I don't know why I'm thinking 15. I'm trying. I'm trying. I only know the start of it, so it's not crazy impressive yet, but it's something. But Shaq, when it, I thought using this old roster we would not see deflated stats. Yet this man Shaq puts up 32 points, I don't even know, 20 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 5 blocks. That's some unreal stuff right there. Charles Barkley getting Rookie of the Year. Terry Porter gets 6 man. Shaq gets DPOY 2 and Most Improved. Dang. Quinn Snyder gets Coach of the Year with 11-3. So we get any All NBAs? No. Any All Defensives? No. Any All Rookies? Yes, we get Harold Miner. What he do? 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He did pretty good. Alright, now playoffs. We are the 7th seed against the Brooklyn Nets. So one thing I like to do, see what the team is. They got Kenny Anderson, Kevin Edwards, who we actually traded over there. He doing pretty good since he got traded. Johnny Newman, Derek Coleman, and Jason Williams. Armin Gilliam off the bench, PJ Brown, Ron Anderson. It doesn't seem like an extremely talented roster, if I'm being honest. I think we definitely have a chance against them. Let's see what we can do. They get game 1, game 2, we get game 3. Okay, we got game 4, game 5. When it gets to game points, I'm gonna try to simcast it. So let's simcast and see. Oh, we at home. Don't choke that. Don't choke that. Looks like we're going to game 7. So let's go ahead and head over to game 7. Alright, let's see. Simulate. Oh, we in Brooklyn. Wait, hold on. Let's go. Okay, we make it past the first round. We got the Boston Celtics simulate the round, and they got Sherman Douglas, Reggie Lewis, Kevin Gamble, Xavier McDaniel, and Robert Parrish, along with Kevin McHale and Rick Fox off the bench, along with D Brown. Now that's honestly a tougher team than the Nets, and they were the 2 seeds. So let's see what we can do. Ooh, 3-1. Hold on. Let's simcast this real quick. We in Boston. That is not a good sign. It's a really close game. Do we do it? All right, we pulled away the W right there. 3-2 now. Let's simcast some more. We in Miami now. We gotta win this one. We at home. Oh, we let them catch up. Oh, don't make this close. Oh my goodness, 107 to 106. I accidentally went through it too fast and it went out of it. Alright, they're giving me tips here. Give Muggsy Bogues less minutes and give Doc Rivers more minutes. Alright, so what kind of song is this? About broke their left knee. And thanks, Kasim. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. Alright, now for our final matchup here in the second round. We in Boston. It's ain't a good sign. Let's see if we could do it. Oh, it's really close. Oh my goodness. Alright, we sold it. We sold, didn't we? Bad. Whew. Hey, we took the Boston Celtics to game 7 in the second round. You know what? I'm not even mad at that. That's a good way to start off. And the Rockets, where the Bulls at? Hold on. I'm confused. Okay, Shaq. Okay, yeah, we kind of expect that. Where's the Bulls? There's no way MJ did not lead this team to the finals. At least to the playoffs, not the finals, to the playoffs. There's no way. Oh, this man put up Superman numbers: 30 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. We couldn't even get to the playoffs. I'm really not missing it. Wow. If we took Boston to 7 games, so we got some improving to do, but we got very close. Alright, let's go to the draft lottery here. We traded our picks to get Shawn Kemp. I went full out. We gonna win now. We gonna win now. The Thunder has our pick. They're picking 19th. I would trade for a pick, but I'm never gonna do that. Let's see the candidates here. Ooh. Okay, yeah, Spoelstra, you might have to go. If Nick Nurse trying to sign, I'm taking it. Logan Mills, Scout. I don't think all of them are gonna sign. Oh, they're gonna all reject it. Ooh. Okay, I'll take Lucas Evans if you. Oops, that's the wrong guy. Okay, is what it is. Let's say Benjamin Walker up. See if he wanna sign. And Walker Forrest. Okay, they all sign. Our assistant G. Oh, you gonna have to go. Oh, trainer, you gonna have to go too. There we go. Alright. Let's head to team and player options. Alright, let's see. No player team options. Qualifying. Oh, I assume none too. So now we have our entire team, and we have 90 million to spend in free agency. We can get a superstar with that. We can come get a superstar. So let's go ahead and look at our roster and see what we need. Alright, center's kind of weak. We need a backup power forward and a backup small forward. Muggsy's, what did he do? Honestly, those 8 points were kind of lackluster, but those 9 assists, 1 steal, and 2 rebounds as a 5'3" point guard. Okay, that's actually really good. Doc Rivers, he did what he do. You know, he coming off the bench. Alright, shooting guard position solid, point guard solid, small forward and power forward. Let's just work on that. Now we got 1 max slot. So if we want to go for more of a Chris Mullin, deadlift type thing, Jamal Mashburn, Dennis Scott, or more of a, they said I didn't have any expiring contracts. Here's Shawn Kemp. How many offers you got? Yeah, I got no offers. I'll take this down a little bit then, and then give you a team option. And then small forward, try to get Sean Elliott. What you do last year? We only 26 too. You only got 1 offer. I'm sure they probably didn't offer you that much, so let's take it down a little bit and throw on the player option. Maybe let's get another backup small forward too. Larry, we trying to sign an old Larry? He still went crazy last year. I think he gonna retire soon. Harvey Grant, somebody I'd be willing to sign. You have 2 offers? I'm trying to give you that player option. Yeah, sure, you can take it. And they all signed with us. That's all I want. That's all I want. We got all 3 of them to sign with us. Free agency's done. That's all I needed. I'm not even sure I want to make trades. I think this could be a championship team right here. We went 8-6 last year. I think we can at least go 10-4 this season. At least 10-4. We'll see what they do. Let's go to player progression first, and hopefully we don't have any big dips. Shawn Kemp stays the same. A few of the stats go up a little bit. A few of Glenn Rice's stats go up. Grant Long progressed. Steve Smith is really who I was worried about. I wanted him to go up. See, he could have been a rookie of the year. He was definitely a candidate. Sean Elliott going up. Muggsy Bogues up by 2. That's what we want. You were 35. You did actually pretty good for us at center, but I think I'm going to trade you. That might be the only thing we want to do. Training camps are going to be very important for Steve Smith's progression. So once we get to training camps, we're going to give one to Steve Smith. Yeah, untapped potential to Steve Smith. And honestly, probably Shawn Kemp. He's only 25. He still has time to progress. No. A+ now. Yeah, we might go to the finals. I think this team definitely has potential to go to the finals. I think I just want to help that center situation a little bit, which maybe I should have did in free agency. We had a little bit of money left. So let's see what our lineup would look like now. Muggsy Bogues, Steve Smith, Glenn Rice, Shawn Kemp, Mike, Grant Long, Sean Elliott, Harvey Grant, Harold Miner, and Doc Rivers. Did you play last year? I didn't think so. So you did good, but at the same time, you're 35. You're 35. So I think I'm gonna get you out and Matt Grieger and see what we can get for that. Let's see. We could take that pick, but really we don't want picks. We're trying to contend this year. Hot Rod Williams, I ain't seen that name in a minute. J.R. Reed. So your stats aren't better, but at the same time, you're young. With some minutes, you could probably do good. Mark Eaton. Oh, now you're too old. Problem Mark, without a question, I'm taking him. Let's see. Do we want to trade him? Oh, that was all the trades. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna have to put our own trade together at this rate. So let's see. Larry Bird still ain't retired. But he dipped in overall, which is why I didn't want to trade for him. Vlad Divac. Okay, he had to be a DPOY candidate with those stats. That's gonna be hard to trade for. But if we're really trying to go all out this year and win a ring, I wouldn't really be worried about throwing in a lot of picks. Here, take that, and then we could throw in Doc Rivers, really. Oh, they're contending, that's why it's not going to work. All these teams contending now. A lot of teams trying to contend now. Trading's gonna be a lot harder. Okay, I believe the Nets were the other team that did not exist. No, the Nets were there. I think so. Nets don't have Penny unprotected. I would love to go trade for Penny Hardaway, but that's not our problem in our team right now. Is that Fred Nixon or is that somebody else? Probably not Fred Nixon. Frankie Nixon. Let's see, you're only 22. Oh, you just got drafted. No wonder I didn't know you. You just got drafted, so you're gonna have a lot of value, though, right? Yeah, I think young guys would work better, which is why I'm trying to keep Steve Smith and Glenn Rice because they're young and they're both progressing. So I'm trying to keep them both here and really build a team around them because there are young guys. Just no, that's not happening at all. I can give y'all this pick. Then y'all want a second and Matt Greer. Okay, I'll give you a late first to get rid of that second. Alright. We got Frankie Nixon now. So we got Muggsy Bogues, Steve Smith, Glenn Rice, Shawn Kemp, Frankie Nixon, Grant Long, Sean Elliott, Harvey Grant, Harold Miner, and Doc Rivers. Alright, I think this team has a possibility to go to the finals. So let's just play through this. We'll simulate through this. See how they do. While we got some time, I'm gonna try to, with you guys on stream, I'm gonna try to pick up Happy Birthday. Been struggling with it a little bit earlier, but might be able to. We gonna eat 0-2 already. This ain't a good start. I'm kind of curious how this team gonna do. We starting off 0-2. That is not a great start. Let me try Happy Birthday. It's a little weird right now, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Oh, sounded good. Sounded worse earlier. Nah, we don't want to extend the contracts yet. Okay, we 3-2 now though. We turning it around. And then we lose to 76ers. They got 93. Jeff Hornacek. That's the only thing I could think of. We 3-4 head into All-Star break. Not really what I expected for this team. Any All-Stars here? Maybe we should have kept Ronnie Seekley. He done made 2 All-Stars since we traded him. Shawn Kemp All-Star starter this time. But that's the only All-Star we got. Alright, let's send him to the end of the season here. Let's see if we can pick it up here. I'm trying to have it, you know, have us a playoff team, at least a top 3 seed. I expect this could be a possible finals team. So a top 3 seed, you know, I would prefer, because I have very high expectations for this team. Thanks, Kasim. I'm trying it. You know, I literally just got this. What time is it? 3:45. I got this like 4 or 5 hours ago. So this is without much practice at all. Alright, we're at the end of the season now. If we could at least go 7-7, I like that. Okay. John Stockton, my goodness. Apparently you have to put up ridiculous numbers to get MVP. 22 points, 3 rebounds. Don't seem that crazy. Then you get to the 17 assists and almost 3 steals part. These dudes out here balling. Probably should have kept Bimbo Coles till he get most of. Is it just me, or whenever you trade a player, they always get better when you trade them? Quinn Snyder. What team is that? They went 13-1. Well, okay, we get an All-NBA player, Shawn Kemp, 23 points, 10 rebounds, really, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2.5 blocks. That's what I wanted from him, and that's why I gave him that untapped potential training camp. I knew he has a lot of potential. He definitely showed it. No all defensive though. That's weird. Bulls, and the Jazz dominated that. Bulls, Jazz, Bulls, then the Magic. And then right here we got all 5 different teams. Alright, do we even make the playoffs? Ain't no way. This team didn't even make the playoffs. Wow, we tanked hard too. But tanked in a good way where we were trying to contend. We were right out of the playoffs. We tied with the 8th, 7th, and 6th seed. Well, the East was just bad this year. The Jazz went 13-1. Ooh, the East. 7-7 was tying the 8th, 7th, and 6th seed. Let's see our stats, because I have really high expectations for this team. Sean Kemp led the team. I looked at that. Glenn Rice had 17, 5, 3, and 1. Those are good stats. And I see the issue here. How did you fall off so bad? Sean, that's about what we expected. Okay, that's about what we expected from everybody else except you. Except you. You dropped off so bad. We can't afford that. We need a second superstar. Alright, I got a plan for the off season. I definitely got a plan for the off season. In the meantime, let me play a few chords. It just gives me real old time vibes. Like just somebody playing an instrument on a train ride back in the 1900s. And of course Utah gets the championship because it's Utah. MJ brought his squad to the 2nd seed this year though. But then they got bumped in the 2nd round. Alright. I think we traded this pick too, didn't we? No, I saw the Heat. We have the 13th pick. I'm not sure I want to use that pick or not. Let's head to the draft and see what they got. Alright, let's see who's available at the 13th pick. I don't expect nothing crazy. Do we do any scouting? Marion Carter. Horace Grant. Ceiling. That's a pretty high ceiling. Because Prime Iggy was a beast. Let's see. All NBA. Christian Green. What position you play? Center, power forward. If you draft stocks, how'd you going pretty high? I think I want you. Only thing, you don't have any badges, so let's see what overall you are though. 76. Okay, you can actually come in and get in our starting lineup. You might take Doc's spot. Alright, team player options, we don't got any. Oh, entire league. Dennis Rodman is in free agency. You were too old. And Clarence Weatherspoon is in free agency. Who's actually a young buck here. I'm sure he'll definitely get some offers. Qualifying offers. We want none of those guys. Alright, now free agency. We have significantly less money than we had last time. You can see our affordable players. We don't really have any superstars. Unless you're Horace Grant. Who's not really a superstar, he's more just a star. But somehow we can afford him. Now let's look at our lineup, see what we need. Muggsy's doing pretty good, but he had to drop off too. And we need a backup for that position. Everywhere else I have no issue with. What's Horace? Oh, that's Harvey Grant. I'm like, wait, what? Confused me for a minute. Let's look for a backup point guard, then have another idea. Pooh Richardson, my goodness. You would not think an 81 overall could go and do that. What team did you play for? What team did you play for? There ain't no way. The Nets in Indiana. That makes sense. But there's no way you could just go and drop them points like that. We're going to offer you a deal. But you have 4 offers? Dang, teams. Oh, just 2. Okay. Teams looking for you. I might have to bring this price up just a little bit and give you a team option. And now one thing I like doing, see who has the highest star value and get them. Typically if they don't have any offers, they'll be pretty cheap to sign them for a year. You know they're going to be trade bait. They're good to use in trades. Really good to use in trades. Take the price down a little bit. Give them a whole bunch of options. Typically they'll sign. Where they at? Oh, we don't have money for them, do we? Okay, those two signed. We can't sign Pooh Richardson. I'd say those two and we'll dip out of free agency. Now, what we just got there is what I like to call trade bait. We can now use them to make a trade. So we will see what we can do with those two pieces. Shawn Kemp's now 190. I am really glad I traded for him because he's easily becoming the superstar of the team that we need. Glenn Rice here is still progressing, but I wish that overall would go up and not just individual stats because that's really what 2K looks at. Steve Smith going up. Liking that. Grant Long going up, everybody else. Okay, got a few going up. On my rookie last year, he put up 7 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. That's stuff we like to see. Pooh Richardson went up. You'll see what he can do. Training camps. Trying to think who we want to use. We're at 41 minutes already. Oh, this time going by quick. Literally, the last time I looked at the time, we were 19 minutes in. I was gonna say I might go ahead and do 5 seasons, but if that was our second season, we're going into our third season. We're already at 42 minutes. Not necessarily full control over the league, just full control over my team. The league, whatever they do, they can do. I have full control over my team. Everything within my team, I can do that. But the league, I have no control over what they do. We're going to keep giving the untapped potential to Shawn Kemp. And I actually want to give it to Glenn Rice this time. Because we're keeping you here. Alright, now here's what we're going to do. The way this team is right now, we're not going to the playoffs. I literally don't even think the team can go to the playoffs. Our rookie's going to get minutes. Byron Scott, you're not getting minutes. Our rookie will be this 10th man. So here's what we need to do. We're making a superstar trade. We are trading for a superstar. I really don't care what position. Mitch Richmond. We need a superstar on this team. If we want to win, 2K doesn't care about depth. To some extent they do. The superstars are what matters. And you put up some pretty good numbers last year. Oh, that value, that's going to be hard to trade for. But Steve Smith, I said you went down. So, you know what? Pooh Richardson, both of you guys were trade bait. I got a free agency. We could trade this because we're not even going to be in the rebuild in that year. Let's just trade all these picks out. We're not even going to be using these. We're really out of picks. We're going all out here. Take the first. Really? Okay, what else y'all want? Oh, right, Byron Scott. He's another one of our trade bait. Yeah, good. It's Jim Paul. Ooh, might have a little too high value. Nah, nobody really want there. Ooh, Prime Dikembe would have been nice. But I'm totally up for Starks. Is that John Starks? Oh, what team was it? I was gonna go through and we'll find him. Magic. Yeah, John Starks. Yeah, you put up some great numbers last year too. We definitely could use that. Yes, perfect. Boom. We got that second superstar we wanted. And if you can do what you do right here and put up these 22 points again. Now, doesn't this look more like a team that could possibly go to the finals? I think so. Come on, you ain't. Okay, who did better? Ooh, 811 731. Christian Green need these minutes. I'm gonna take a few away from you. All right, let's do this. Simulate through. I hope this team does something. Since it's our last season, I'm gonna go ahead and try some of these songs again. I don't know the whole Pink Panther theme, but this is what I know of it. That's all I know of it. I do know all the notes though. I'm probably gonna try to finish learning the rest of that song, but I know all the notes. I know this F, G, A, B, C, D, E, and then it resets. So there's really only F, G, A, B, C, D, E. There's only 7 notes, but there's just the low notes. There is the notes, and then there's the high notes. It's the regular notes, the low notes, and the high notes. We are 5-0. This is what I am talking about. That's what I wanted. 6-0. That's what I'm talking about. What did I say? 2K cares about these superstars. They really don't care about depth as much as they do superstars. We're going to All-Star drafting 6-1. MJ and David Robinson. We got Shawn Kemp starting. We got who else we got? Who else we got? That's it? That's all we got? How are we 6-1 with only one All-Star? That's actually kind of shocking. Is Shawn Kemp really carrying us that much? Or do we have some All-Star snubs? Because I know that happens a lot. That happens a lot. 6-2. Come on, don't start losing. We've lost like that to the Hornets. Oh nah, come on, y'all gotta pick it up against the Hawks. I know we on the road, but come. Oh nah. Please do not sell this. Do not sell this. Ain't no way. We were 6-1 at All-Star break. Why does this always happen? Why does this always? Okay, we at home. And then we lose to Cleveland at home. All right, that was a little too close though. All the Bulls on the road too. Okay, beat the Bulls on the road. Knicks, there is no excuse. There is no excuse. There is no excuse for that. It's like we singing the blues. We finished off the season 10-5, or I mean 9-5, but yeah, 9-5. Chris Webber gets MVP. They put out some crazy numbers. Affinia Christopher gets Rookie of the Year. Where was our rookie at? Our rookie all the way down here. 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. That was alright. Doc Rivers get Coach of the Year. Alright, let's see here. Oops. Shawn Kemp on All NBA. What does he do? 21 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Casual Shawn Kemp numbers. Alright. Oh, we didn't even check all rookie. I don't think I got it there anyways. We're the 6th seed. This is so disappointing because this team started off 6-0, then 6-1, and then we just fell apart. We only won 3 games after the All-Star break and happened to lose 4 more. After the All-Star break, we went 3-4. We just completely fell apart. But that's a pretty good team right here for the Hornets. I thought this was a easy matchup when we faced them. Oh, they got a good team. So let's see. We get game 1, they get game 2, they get game 3. Oops. Keep going. Okay, now we gotta go to Simcast here. They're giving us a lot of suggestions here. We're gonna take them all. Usually 2K suggestions help out. Well, we in Charlotte. And that is it. Dang. I think we'll do one more season. We're gonna do one more season. We have 49 minutes right now. We're going to do one more season, and we're going to head out. Let's see who wins the finals. I'm expecting the Jazz, like they've been doing this entire simulation. That's crazy. Just imagine the Jazz did in real life what they did in the sim. MJ's legacy gone. John Stockton, he's held in a way higher regard now because he got a ring. In my opinion, the best player to never get a ring was Allen Iverson. Because the fact that he dragged his team to the finals was extremely impressive. But I think right behind him would definitely be John Stockton. Let's see the people who got our pick. Who did we trade it to? Oh, we have our pick. Where's it at? Our pick just disappeared. Oh, we're 20th pick. We're the 20th. Alright. I'll just skip the draft. Pick who y'all want to pick. 20th pick won't really matter that much for us. Let's see who they take. They took Iman Bullard, 6'1" from Virginia. 20 years old. Let me see your stats. You have 4 badges. Playmaking badges and finishing badges. I already passed up his stats. Okay, his stats actually pretty good, but I know I thought our team was so stacked we wouldn't be able to get some time in our lineup, but Harvey Grant staying. Frankie Nixon, yeah, you want to keep him. How is he doing? Okay, yeah, he's hit double-digit rebounds now. And he's averaging 4 assists. We definitely got to keep him. Nick Van Exel is back in free agency. He was in free agency when we started off this sim. Alright, now we have... Ooh, we don't have no cap space. How many players we got in our roster? Alright, point guard. Ooh, Pooh Richardson dropped off bad. So that gives me another idea that I think we're gonna try. Oops, now go ahead, go back to us. Shooting guard's good. John Starks. Dang. Y'all dropped off so bad. I know you getting older. Dang. This small forward position is never bad. This is a stat position right now for us. Power forward. Sean Kemp is carrying, but the fact that he's able to average 21 and Grant Long is still able to come off the bench and average 13, that's impressive. In the center position, I got no problems with it. Our rookie did alright. Frankie Nixon did good. So I don't have no problems with that. If we can, let's try to get a point guard. Let's try to get a point guard off free agency, a real cheap one. Muggsy Bogues back here. What did he do last season? Typical numbers. Johnny Dawkins. If you could put up those assists and those steals that you did last year, I would really like having you on this team. Thank you. Yeah, come join us. We trying to go win a ring this year, or else we gonna be singing the blues. Let's come out here and get this ring. Alright, player progression. Sean Kemp's now at 93. That's what we need. John Starks, I'm glad you're progressing. But hey, you're not going to be here next season. Just so you know, you're not going to be here next season. Glenn Rice, Grant Long, Frankie Nixon. Everybody's progressing. We have a really young team here, and I'm really proud of this squad. But what I need to stop doing is starting off the season great and then choking the second half of the season horribly. If y'all could stop doing that, we'd be somewhere. Maybe that somewhere would be the playoffs at least. I mean, last year we made it, but the year before that, come on, there was no reason that team shouldn't have made the playoffs. Their progression. Sean Kemp, we gonna max that out. We need him to put up some of the best stats of his life. Same thing with you, Glenn. You guys need to put up some of the best stats of your lifetime. Glenn Rice, we need to get him to at least 20 points this season. He needs at least 20 points. Honestly, I don't think this team's going anywhere without it. At the same time, I want to look at something real quick. Just look at Sean Kemp. Look how this is how he started off, and he had a crazy jump here. Here he kind of dipped a little bit, but still put up all-star numbers. And look at Glenn Rice. He doesn't have much progressing at all. Not at all. Yeah, they definitely sold that one. They had a chance, but they blew it. So maybe Glenn Rice should go. I'm not sure I'm really going to trade you, but hey, what position's our weakest? What's the weakest position? Probably our center position, actually. Frankie, you're good. You're really good, but you have a lot of value. I know some other teams would value that you have, especially in the center position. So if there's a center out here, you know, who thinks they can help us win a ring. Y'all trying to grab Ronnie Seakley back? Is he playing for OKC? That's right. We traded him there. To get Sean Kemp. He's been having himself a nice career though, and he's averaging insane rebounds. So we try to bring Ronnie Seakley back. I think we should try it. If we don't have to trade Glenn Rice, I won't do it. If we don't have to, I'm definitely keeping him here as long as we can. Y'all not interested? Y'all considering it though. I didn't expect that to go through. Okay. Pooh Richardson, you have to go too. No, no. Well. And of course, they felt the need to do this to me. The game decided to crash on me, y'all. The game decided to crash on me. We loading back in there now. Just hang in there with me. Man, this kind of sucks, doesn't it? Alright. Let's get back in this. Dang, that was a mood killer. Everything was going right. It's alright though, it's alright. Alright, we back. Did that trade save? I didn't save. What did I trade? I think I traded Frankie. Oh no, yeah, I think it was 2 seconds. Let's see. Okay, I think I'll give it one more first. Alright. Now let's take it very slow here. Because again, I want to crash on us here. Let's take it very slow. Yeah, you better put up those same numbers, or even better. Pooh Richardson, you gotta go. We simply need a better point guard. You're not cutting it. We could bring Muggsy back, but Nuggets are rebuilding. Imagine we can pull in Penny Hardaway. We can get Penny Hardaway here. This team's winning a championship, but the only thing is, what do we have to give up? He's only 25 too. He's young. He's putting up great numbers. Alright, first gotta give up Pooh Richardson. This is tempting, but I feel like we're just not getting enough back for it. 2 seconds. Come on. What else y'all want? Ooh, you know, Harvey Grant's regressing. Who else y'all want? Johnny Dawkins. And give us back y'all worst contract. Chris Smith. Christian Green, our rookie. You want our rookie? Oh my goodness. We just pulled off a blockbuster trade and we still got to keep our entire starting lineup. Penny Hardaway, John Starks, Glenn Rice, Sean Kemp, Ronnie Seakley off the bench, Grant Long, Sean Elliott, Harold Miner, John. Ooh. We're gonna help the bench out real quick, and I think we got ourselves a rebuild. We got ourselves a rebuild, bruh. Let's do this. Okay, our center position's a little weak. I think we just get 10 rotation man, 10 and 9 out of here. And then I don't got any picks. We'll throw a Harold Miner in there so we can get. That would be really big for us. Oh, that would be really big for us. Let's see. I didn't think these three guys would bring in so many tempting offers. We're really looking for a center. Like this trade right here works out pretty well for us. We really want guys who put up numbers, and these guys put up numbers. So we're gonna take y'all, put y'all in a lineup. We need center and shooting guard depth. We just need, like, you need boards to win basketball. So let's see. Can we get a decent center here? I guess I shouldn't expect any great offers with what we're giving them. I'll take that. She had to give us a little bit more center depth, as you can see. Our shooting guard depth to, let's just trade Sherman Douglas. And this second pick we got. And can we get a shooting guard? Yes, to go. Alright, let's go. Alright, so that's a good point. That's a good point. I don't know. I have been doing these for a while. Just see, right now it's November 28th. I said that December 1st I wanted to go back to the 1988 series, and that's really the only thing that's making it more of a harder decision, because I was so set on doing this 1988 series starting in December. But I could mix the two. I could mix them and do them both. But who knows? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at the moment. But I definitely think that at one point in time, eventually these rebuilds could be something I could do, because I really do like doing them. And yeah, I definitely think Penny and John will be a go. I think that should work for us. I need somebody better for this 10th man. Or do we just not run it? We're running a 9-man rotation. Let's run a 9-man rotation. We think this team ready to go win a championship? Honestly, knowing 2K, I'm not sure exactly if this team's ready to go win a championship. But let's go see what 2K thinks about this. Simulate through the regular season. Let's see what we can do. Lose the first game to the Knicks. That's a tough loss to take at the start of the season. But I think we got this. I think we should definitely have this. You want to auto fix the roster? Go ahead. Lose to Washington. Okay, there ain't no excuse losing to Washington now. Ooh, Boston on the road, though. That's actually a tough game. And we lose that one too. Ain't no way we 0-3. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Come on. Okay, Boston Nets at home. We better destroy them now. Went ahead and got a cool 59-point game. Now 1-3. Now we need to do the opposite of what we did before. Instead of choking and losing a whole bunch, we need to come on and win one. We need to come on and win some games out here. Losing the Magic. Come on. You gotta pick this up. Pick it up. Nope, no contracts extending. This is our very last season. No, it makes more sense. Yeah, that's true. I probably should stick to one. That's the idea that I originally had, just sticking to one thing. Just gotta think of which one thing I want to stick to. Let's look at the All-Star team real quick. We got Sean Kemp, and that's our biggest issue. Well, Sean Kemp's the only one making All-Stars. I don't know. We gonna see what happens. I think definitely by December 1st, I'll definitely have my decision for y'all. Whether December 1st, whether I'm doing our 1988 series or I'm doing this rebuild, or I choose to do a variety streaming. I don't know. I think that would be a little bit complicated. Even though I was trying to do variety series on W2K19, it was getting a little complicated, which is why I made AOS and stuck to that for a little bit. But we just wrapped up that series. We plan to go back to the 1988 one. I don't know. We're gonna see. I think maybe I might like switch them up. Like maybe play NBA for like a week or two, do W for like a week or two. These are some of the ideas that's just popping up in my head. But we go 9-5. Thank you. There is no way those are not MVP stats. I can guarantee you that was a glitch. You're telling me Dave Robinson didn't win MVP? Donna Hawkins. Boy, a rookie came in here and he dominating. We got any awards? Frankie, why they always go and get awards after we trade them? Luke Walton did not lose a game at all. Penny Hardaway, All-NBA, yes. 23 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. That's called progression. That's called progression. Sean Kemp, as always, 22 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. That's also progression. That's what we need. Okay, we are the 3rd seed. Let's go. We finally got our top 3 seed. We finally got our top 3 seed that we wanted. Glad I chose to do one more season. What's our average age? Probably pretty young, right? 28. About average. Now this team, Mookie Blaylock. Alright, Mookie Blaylock. Stacey Augmon, Lionel Simmons, Kevin Willis. Oh, we traded my boy Mike over there. What you been doing since you got over there? Well, his best season was with us, so we traded Kevin Edwards there too. How he doing? He doing pretty good. He doing alright. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We got Atlanta. Let's see, we gotta make it out the first round. Come on, this team got too much of a legacy now. Ain't no way Game 7 got forced on us like that. Let's Mr. Grant Long for sure. Alright, let's simulate. We at home. Come on. Y'all ain't choking at home, is y'all? Let's go. Game 7. We will get the win. Yeah, I did turn you into a 2K simmer. Like I said, today's the 28th, so like we got two days left in November. I should have my decision. I'll have my decision by then for sure. Gotta think on it more, cause that's a pretty big decision, switching games. So we gonna see what we do though. We got the Hornets. It took us out last year, and yeah, there's a reason. This is a good team, but we got a good team too. So let's see. Let's go. First conference finals appearance, and we got MJ. This man has not regressed at all. Even in the playoffs, he's as clutch as real life. In the playoffs, he's just dominating. Kevin Johnson, Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen's that high of an overall? My God. Oh, they're dominating in the playoffs too. Arnhem Gillum. Why are all their playoff numbers going up? That's a good team right there. They were 4th seed. Let's see. Who going to the finals? There's no way. We just swept our way into the There's no way we swept the Bulls. Scotty almost had a triple double. Sean Kemp. He had him a crazy game. John Starks, he been putting up better numbers in the playoffs. Penny, he regressed a little bit. Got them assists up though. Alright, we got the Jazz. Oh, they have been the biggest freak of nature in this entire set. And now they have Hakeem and Shaq. How were they the 2 seed? Who was the 1 seed team? The Kings. That's a good team too. But Shaq and Hakeem and John Stockton. 2 seed versus 3 seed. Let's see who gonna get the win. Let's go. Let's go. The Miami Heat win the 2024 NBA championship. I'm not even gonna lie. The reason I'm so happy is because I have not had a successful rebuild in like 2 months. I'm not even being sarcastic. It's been so long since I've won a championship. 2K's logic's been making me salty. I'm not even gonna lie. I took a break from it for a little bit. But my first time back in 2K, I'm probably like about 3 weeks now. We get the win. Sean Kemp finals MVP. He deserved it. Honestly, I think if we would never traded for Sean Kemp, we probably would not be in the finals right now. So, man, he went crazy too. 20 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. I can't believe we held Hakeem, Shaq, and John Stockton. Antonio Davis too. We held them to only 1 game. 1 game. They won once. That's crazy. Well, this team did it. Yeah, we did it. We did it, bro. We did it. All right. Miami Heat, technically this is our 4th season, so technically they win the 1997 finals. So they win it over MJ. We took them out in the conference finals. We swept them. That's all I got for y'all, though. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm